Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's stacking? Vegasstacker here, stopping at you to give you a video. I used to have some cool lines in the beginning, but now I just have this intro instead. Thanks for checking out the intro, and thank you for those of you that have subscribed. For those of you that like the videos, comment on the videos and share the videos. I greatly appreciate you. For those of you that have not done any of those, if you do them, I'd appreciate you. Heck, I appreciate you anyway for watching this. Alright, all the self-promoting out of the way. Today what I want to talk about are a little bit of regrets that I have. Now, I always like to say that I don't have any regrets because regrets turn into life lessons and make you the person that you are. So maybe I should retitle it, but heck, I'm going to stick with that. So, with these regrets, I've learned that I should have stacked a little bit different maybe at the beginning. I was more of a collector at the beginning than a stacker, I guess, if you look at the stack that I have. Now, if I would have taken my own advice, done a little bit of reading and research, I might not have made these choices. What I mean by these decisions are, my first big purchase were 2 tubes of 2024 Eagles. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Eagles, but all these purchases that I've made and the thinking that I've done with them are the premiums I paid on them. With these 2024 Eagles, I paid roughly $6 over spot on them. So if you look at it, if I would have got generic bars or even generic rounds and paid say $2 over spot, I would have saved $160. I could have put that towards more ounces of silver. Now, my next purchase, these were purchases that I thought were cool and that I liked. I watched a little YouTube and people are always pushing silver eagles. They're pushing maple leafs. They're pushing kookaburras because they're coins. They're recognizable. They tend to hold their value. You can get a premium sometimes when you sell them, sometimes not. I've recently I've recently asked a local coin shop in LCS about what they would pay for silver eagles. They told me spot price. I mean, so I am up on them if you look at it, if I had to sell them. But it's still, I would have had more ounces if I would have just bought generic bars or generic rounds. Back to the kookaburras. Now, I bought 7 random kookaburras because I didn't want the king on the back. I wanted the queen. Well, they sent me 7 of the same ones. No big deal. But I paid roughly 7 over spot for those. So if I would have just picked up one of those and had one cool kookaburra instead of 7 of the same year, because repetitive isn't really good in my opinion. So say I just pick up one and I would have had 6. Now $7 over spot. Say I spend $5 over, or say I spend $2 over spot on generic. I would have saved $30. Heck, that's a whole nother ounce I could have had. Now, moving on to the maple leafs. I picked up 5 maple leafs, 4 nines fine silver, security features, blah 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 blah. But I picked up random years, and these are 2008. So they'll end up with milk spots. Milk leafs. If I can get my camera to refocus, that'd be really cool. There we go. Sorry about my palm in your face, but gotta get the camera to focus. So now with these maple leafs, I spent roughly $4 over spot. So not a big deal. But then again, if I would have just bought generics at $2 over spot, I would have saved $10. That's almost half of an ounce at the time when I was buying all this. Now, back to the kookaburras. I picked up 3 more 2024 kookaburras. Those cost me 6 over spot. So then again, I could have saved about $8 if I had just bought one of them and moved along. Now I know what you're saying, $8 here, $12 here, what's the big deal? And it's not really a big deal because I bought what I liked at the time. But it's just that I'm looking back and I could have picked up more generic silver. I could have picked up maybe another 10 to 15 ounces, and with the premium on these and some of the other ones. So say I could have picked up another 15 ounces. I could have picked up a 10-ounce bar and a 5-ounce bar. And I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to maybe get $1 under spot for bars. So it's just my thinking. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I know it's going to be a good one. I know people will say that I shouldn't have regrets, and people say I made good purchases. Then I know people that'll say you're right. I like when you guys leave comments below. I like to hear your thoughts. I like to share my thoughts. I try and get back to everybody's comments so we can learn from each other. I'm doing more learning from you guys than you are from me, I'm sure, but I greatly appreciate that. With all that, I'm cutting this video short today. I'm going to let you guys get on with your day. Greatly appreciate you sticking around to the end. And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.